You're in a 70-30 posture. What you want to do is shift back to your right, and as you shift to the right, this drops the right hand and brings the right thigh forward to the diagonal. That allows the left foot to toe out, and then that circular movement of the thigh allows your weight to start to come forward and lift your left hand. I'm doing brush knee. And as you shift to that left foot, the right thigh keeps coming forward and allows the tailbone to stay vertical, and that moves into the left thigh. It starts to move forward, which brings your right foot up. So you're always finding more space forward and through, forward and through, forward and through. But that left thigh now moves into the right hip joint. And then you just continue that same motion with the left thigh. When you shift back, you don't move it back this way. You've got to keep the thigh moving forward. So this is a way of connecting all the pieces together. As the thigh comes forward, this toes out the foot. As the thigh keeps going forward, this brings your weight forward. As your left thigh still keeps coming forward, it brings your right thigh forward and lifts your right hand. And then the right thigh moving forward and under, picks up your left foot and your right hand to the ear. Then your right thigh keeps moving forward and under, 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 forward and under. So this creates a circle, and the right thigh moving forward creates a circle, and the left hand to come up. So these are all proportionate to one another. So that way it's balanced. This also keeps you upright because the thigh moving forward all the time at least allows the tailbone to stay vertical as you shift from one leg to the other. When she pushes on my shoulders, I'm going to bring my right thigh forward into her to yield to her hands coming at the upper part of my body. As my thigh comes forward, this lifts my hands. I don't bring my thigh back this way, because then she can push me actually on that angle. Right? So instead, I want to bring the thigh into her and keep going through with that thigh, and that allows my push then to be created. And if she doesn't bring her thigh forward, she turns out and she gets pushed. So the thigh always has to constantly push my shoulders, constantly move forward. Right forward into her. And this is true of rollback. If she pushes on this, I don't bring my hip back because I'm stuck right there. So I've got to bring my hip through her, and then rollback takes place. So it's this movement of the thigh. So the first order of the Chen Ching short form, you're going to swing the right thigh forward to the diagonal. That picks up your left heel. You step with the left foot. You keep moving your right thigh forward to the diagonal, and that brings your weight to the left foot. You toe in the right foot with that right thigh moving forward and under. Now your left thigh starts to move forward and under with both thighs moving forward and under. Lifts up your hands and straightens your legs slightly. And then you keep moving the thighs forward and under. This creates momentum for lifting the hands. So it's a small movement forward and under to create this movement in the hands, but it's there. That's why the legs are slightly bent, not locked. So the left thigh now starts to move forward and under to the cardinal in front of me. That toes out my right foot and holds the ball. Now my left thigh keep going forward to the cardinal. This puts my weight on the right and allows my right thigh to move forward to the cardinal to my right. When it's completed, I step out with the left foot and keep moving my right thigh now towards the diagonal. That bends my left hip joint, toes in my right foot as the right thigh keeps moving to the diagonal. I keep moving into the diagonal, that picks up my right heel, and that makes my left thigh move to the cardinal. So this is how you transition from one foot to the next. Then you step with your right foot, and you keep moving your left thigh to the diagonal, and that lifts up both hands, toes in your left foot, bends your right hip joint. So the right hip joint is going back as the left thigh is going to the diagonal. Then you shift back to your left, but keep moving the left thigh forward and under. You keep moving the left thigh forward and under. That lifts up your left hand. You keep moving your left thigh forward and under. That brings your weight forward to the right foot and bends your right hip joint and brings it back. So there are two gyroscopes, one going forward and the other coming back. The left thigh goes forward and under, and that brings your weight back. The left thigh still going forward and under. That bends your right hip joint and brings your weight forward. The left thigh still going forward and under to the diagonal, goes in your right foot. Then your right thigh go forward and under, forward and under, forward and under to the diagonal. Lifts up your hook and lifts your left heel. This allows you to single weight and easily step with the left heel with no weight. And then you keep moving the right thigh forward and under, bend your left hip joint. So your right ankle should be fully stretched here. Keep moving your right thigh to the diagonal, and that makes your left thigh go to the cardinal and opens up your right hand. Keep moving your left thigh to the cardinal, brings your hands and feet up. Keep moving your left thigh to the cardinal, to my left. That brings your hands back. Keep moving your left thigh to the cardinal. That steps you out and allows you to shift. Now move your right thigh to the cardinal. And that lifts up your right, drops your left. Keep moving your right thigh. So you have to find movement all the time. Find more space in that thigh moving forward and under. That lifts up your right hand to the ear. More space forward and under. That steps out your left foot. More space forward and under with the right thigh to the diagonal. Keep moving to the diagonal. That bends your left hip joint. And that picks up your right foot. Still moving to the diagonal, you just step and put your weight on the right thigh and the right foot. That brings your left foot up. So your right thigh still going to the diagonal, allows you to turn right. Still go to the diagonal, the left thigh, the right thigh, and that brings up your right hand. Step out with the left foot. Move your right thigh to the diagonal, diagonal, so it's in your right foot. Your right thigh is still going to the diagonal. Doesn't come back this way. It's still going under and through, and that drops your right hand. Still going under and through to the diagonal, and that makes your fist with the right. Keep going under and through with the right, makes the left thigh go vertical, and go to the diagonal to my left. That allows you to step with your right. You keep moving the left thigh to the diagonal to the left, that allows your hands to come up. Now, you keep moving your left thigh to the diagonal to the left, brings your left foot up, and your right thigh becomes vertical, and it starts moving to the diagonal to the right. That picks up your right fist, and you punch with this thigh. So this thigh moving forward allows the hand to move with it. So this connects all the pieces of the body together. Because it says in the class it has to start in the foot and work through the legs and then express through the waist and the arms and fingers. So the right thigh is still going forward, but your weight goes on it. This is the hard part. Then your weight comes out of it and it's still going forward. So it's emptying out and relaxing as it's coming forward to the diagonal. If it doesn't go to the diagonal, the knee will collapse and you have hurt knees. So this is how a lot of people hurt their knees, and they don't leave the knee open over the toe. You keep moving your right thigh to the diagonal. That allows the left foot to toe in. Then you leave your toe in the left foot, and you bring your left thigh forward to the cardinal. That brings your hands down and brings your right foot back and your right hand in front of left. Your left thigh still going to in front of you to the cardinal and under and through. Now both thighs go under and through, and you stand up. So then you just apply everything I showed you to the rest of the form. Thank you.